Hey guys, this is Miss Gregory. I am telling you about our quiz for today. As you can see on your Canvas page, it says Miss Gregory and Miss Brittingham will be absent from class. There will be no live Zoom class. Please make sure to go to the day 3 to take your quiz. And that's all you need to do for today. So I'm just going to walk you through how to get to the quiz, how to take the quiz, and a couple hints and reminders when you are taking the quiz. So I'm going to go ahead and click on November 16th through the 20th. And here I'm going to click on day 3. It says, hello everyone. Today we're going to take a topic 3 quiz. You may use your notes and a calculator if you need it, and also remember to do your best. This is your first quiz grade of the 9 weeks. You need a calculator, notes, pencil, and scrap paper. These are the materials you need to go ahead and get out. If you need to pause the video and get out these materials, do that now. Next, we are going to click here to take the quiz. Once you're ready, we're going to all click here. And once your quiz is complete, then you are finished for the day. So click here. All right, so what we're going to do, the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to come here and we're going to type in our email address, our school email address. We are going to type in our name, first and last name. Then we are going to type in our class period. And this quiz is going to work in sections. So once we fill out one section at the bottom, we click next, and then we go on from each section, okay? So the first question asks us about factors and multiples. And what we're going to do is we're going to work on each section. Let me see if I can get back into this. Come on, Miss Gregory. We're going to work on each section one at a time. All right, so remember the first section asks for your email address, then your last name, your first name, and then you need to choose from the drop-down menu which class period you're in, whether you're in 5th period, 6th period, or 8th period. Then click next to go to the next section. In the next section, we're going to see questions about GCF and LCM. The first one says, tell whether this is a list of factors or multiples. Remember, 10, 1, 2, 5, and 10, are those multiplying up or are they factor pairs of 10? At any time, if you need to pause the video, if I go too fast, just pause it and pick back up. Now tell whether these are factors or multiples of 6. Are we counting by 6 or are these factor pairs of 6? Which of the following are factors for 24? So I need to find all the pairs of numbers that make 24, like 1 and 24, 2 and blank, 3 and blank. Whatever makes 24, I need to choose all of the correct things that make 24. What is the GCF of 16 and 32? I'm going to sit and I'm going to use the ladder method, and I'm going to find the greatest number that goes into both of these. It should be 16 or smaller. My answer should be 16 or smaller because we're talking about a number that goes into both. Uncle John has 32 lemon trees and 28 lime trees to plant on his grove. He would like to plant the trees in rows so that he has the same number of lemon trees in each row that he has of lime trees. I see the word greatest. So when I'm talking about the word greatest, we're talking about greatest common factor. So when we talk about the word greatest, we want to know what's the greatest common factor of 32 and 28. Grandma Susie's putting together small treat bags for trick-or-treaters. She has 36 lollipops and 54 chocolates. She wants to use the same amount of lollipops and chocolates to make identical bags. What's the greatest number of bags she can use? Again, I see the word greatest, so I'm going to be finding the greatest common factor of 36 and 54. Now we're going to come down and talk about multiples, and we're talking about the multiples of 7. So we're going to go and find all the multiples of 7. We're going to do the same thing for 12 and 16. We're going to find the LCM when I count by 12 and I count by 16. What's the first number that I run into that is the same? The LCM. It should be a number that's bigger than these. We're going to do the same thing here at the grand opening of the new restaurant for LCM, who was the first to receive the least common multiple. And then we're going to get into our exponents. 5 times 5 times 5. Which one of these represents 5 times 5 times 5? And then I want to figure out what is 3 to the 4th power. And the answer is not 12. So please nobody type in 12 right there. What is 3 to the 4th power? And blank to the 2nd power makes 81. Blank to the 2nd power makes 81. We're going to figure that out. Again, if I go too fast, please stop the video and come back and see what Miss Gregory is talking about. We're going to use a factor tree to split off our 120 and see what all of our prime numbers that make 120. So when I do this, when I do 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 5, does it make 120? Which one of these makes 120? Same thing for the number 75. And then what we've been studying the past 2 days, order of operations. We're going to solve this, but we have to be sure to use our gems. If we don't use our gems, we are not going to get the correct answer for these last 2 questions. When we're finished, we're going to hit submit, and we're going to get a score out of 16 and see how we did on our quiz. If you have any questions, please feel free to message me, or you can ask on Monday when we come back. But remember that we will not be present in class, and this is the only thing that you have to do today. We only have one activity next week, and you can go ahead and take a look at it. If you click on home and you click on next week, we only have 2 days next week, it will take you straight to our activity. It's called Ketchup and Pickle. I want everybody to have a really good grade before we leave for Thanksgiving break. And you can go to the Ketchup and Pickle and go ahead and see what we've got going on before Thanksgiving break. Okay, there's an activity here of ketchup and pickle, what to do ketchup and pickle, and there's also some extra credit opportunities in the pickle section. So make sure that you are getting your quiz done and looking at what's ahead for the 2 days next week. All right, everybody, good luck on your quiz, and make sure that you are working hard and getting a good grade.